everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome back for another show video. Right, what we're using, we are going to be using today Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Hotel Cecil. Fantastic soap this is. I love look at that label if you can see it without the light shining too much. Who pushed him, eh? Who knows? If you know about the Cecil Hotel, it's famous because there's paranormal going on, there's murders, and this was back in the day. It's changed now. It's I think they've changed it all out and revamped it kind of thing. It's in LA and it's Skid Row, I believe. Yeah, and Richard Ramirez, that's his name, Richard Ramirez, and what was he called? The Night Stalker. He actually stayed there. So yeah, there's all links to him worshipping stuff like that, like the dark side of things. And also there's a case on Lisa Lam, who's a girl who went into the elevator, pressing all different buttons, and then she disappeared. Yeah, really weird and bizarre story, really. But yeah, fantastic label that is. If you know what I'm talking about with the Cecil Hotel, the label suits it, I think. But there is a UFO there, so I'm not too sure. But anyway, I'll be using this today, and the scent on this, let me open it up. I've scooped some out. There you go, really nice pour. This smells like, to me, like you know, like an aftershave kind of smell from like High Karate, Yardley Gold, that kind of era. That's what it smells like, really nice. It doesn't smell like them, it's like a powdery kind of smell, really nice. But that's what I'll be using today. And under the lid, it's got a nice little sticker, which I'll show you. How cool is that? So I don't think this is a seasonal soap. I think you can actually get this straight from the website. So I'll be using that as the soap today. It's all put into my Captain's Choice bowl. There you go, the obsidian bowl. Quite a lot in that. And we're going to be using the matching splash. I don't use this very often. I only put it once or twice a year. And then we're going to Star Jelly as the balm. So there you go. Razor of choice is not a safety razor today. I am actually using a cartridge razor. And I know you're all sighing at me and hissing at me. But it's a vintage one. And I've used this many times. And I like it, actually. Not the cartridge side of it. But I just like how simple this razor is. This is the Gillette Tac 2. And he said then, Trac 2. It's probably, I suppose it is a bit of tack. But it's, I think it's okay. You know, it's out, I mean, 70s. I don't know if you can still get these. There is a date code on these, believe it or not. And I don't think you're going to pick it up on the camera. And I can't actually see it without glasses. Let me just have a quick look with light. Show me the light. Where are you? So it's got, is that a Y? It looks like a Y and a 4. So the Y's there. I don't think you're going to see it. It's right there. If you actually see, and there's a number 4. I don't think you're going to see it. But that's what it says on it. And blades in this razor, I couldn't find any ones what go with this, as in the originals. So I had a look on the internet and I brought some Gillette G2 blades. This is what they look like. I don't know if these actually came with it, I'm not too sure, but these are a different brand on it. As in like, it didn't say Trac 2 razor blades, it just says G2. Don't know. Maybe that's the new blades from, I don't know. But anyway, how to load one of these. I've probably shown a lot of you guys the suck eggs here, because I bet a lot of you did use these. So all you do is put it into the old, there you go, just like that. And then you pull it, which way do you pull it? I'm telling you to do, oh sorry, you lift off now. Just like so, and there you go. 2 blades in there. So that's what I'll be using today. There's no recoil or anything on this. This is solid. So literally, you know, it reminds me of the razor from Predator, but I know his was a disposable blue one. Anyway, brush of choice is going to be my Chisel and Hound, and it's a Fancurian knot. Here it is. It's actually soaking in water. Beautiful handle on it. Beautiful handle on this. Emerald blue, really nice. You can't actually see it because the light's going through that way, through this way towards you. I can see the light coming into it and it looks beautiful. It really is nice. Reminds me of the ocean, actually, like a deep ocean colour. And that's their coin at the bottom. That's what the knot looks like. I'll put that back in there just for a little bit. Wet the mush and make a nice lather. So sorry it's been a while. I was supposed to have made a few videos through the week, but unfortunately work got in the way. It's coming up to Christmas, isn't it? I did say the C word then, Christmas. Just wetting the mush. Don't know why I'm wetting the mush. I've got to I'm going to make the leather. Mate, I practice, ain't I? Right, here we go. I'm going to put a bit of water in that. Get some more out of that and go straight into it. Yes, I hope you're all having fantastic shaves. Hope you're getting all ready for Christmas. It's a bit early, but you know what? There's Christmas songs on the radio, believe it or not. Crazy times. Yeah, what have I been doing? I've just been really working hard. That's it, really. I meant to do a video, when was it, Wednesday or Tuesday? But then I got called out, so I couldn't do that. So I had to have a quick shave in the morning. And these kind of videos, I've got quite a few videos. I write them down, you see. When somebody puts their shave of the day in my comments, so hint, hint, if you do that. I do write them down, and then I try and implement into my shaves, into my routines. And I've got it right up to January so far. So hopefully, if and when I've got time to make a video, that's what I'm going to do. Just keep doing the different videos. So sorry this has took so long to do this video. And thank you to new subscribers. I said earn nearly. I've gained 2, and that's fantastic. So hopefully you stay around. But then again, you might jump off and don't want to be part of it. Right, do I go with that? This knot is fantastic. Once you soak it, it's so soft, really nice. I've had it a while. I actually got it off eBay. It was used, and I was a little bit like, oh, really don't want to use a used brush. But it's new enough, brand new. So I got, what did I get now? Zingari Man's brush cleaner. I used that on it, and it's been fantastic. No dodgy smells or anything like that. I'm going with that. Look at that. Right, wet the mush again because it's dried up. And let's get lathering. Yeah, this is the CK6 formula. Should have showed you that. Painted on. Look at this. Really nice brush this is. Chisel and Hound, handmade. I don't know anything really about the brushes. I just know, I follow him on Instagram, and he just makes phenomenal handles and knots to go with them, and really nice. I think they drop, like, you know what I mean? So I've got to wait for him to make some. Tansy's the same, and what's the other one I've got here? Rich Man Shaving, but he doesn't do that many brushes anymore. Because like everybody, we're all busy. But I'm lucky to have that. I didn't actually buy that one from Rich Man Shaving. I bought it from eBay. For a lot of money, really, but I really wanted it. Right, I think I might go with that. Nice, nice, nice. So I'll put that back in there. Let me just take some of this and put it back on top, ready for the next shave. Next pass. Right, here we go. Nearly dropped it. Need some water into it. Don't need to put water in, I'm just keeping some heat to it, that's what I'm saying. Here we go. First pass with the grain. Clean these sideburns with a Trac 2. With a what's it called? G2 blades. And there's 2 days growth on this face, believe it or not. I can see why people have these kind of razors back in the day. They're quick and easy to use. Don't even have to think about it really. And I do apologise if you hear bangs and stuff outside. They're still like celebrating bonfire night in the UK or in England. I don't know if the Wales do it or Ireland or Scotland. I'm not too sure, but England celebrate bonfire night. And people sometimes wait till the weekend to set off all the fireworks. I am actually filming this on a Friday. I can hear somebody outside. No tugging whatsoever. These blades are vintage, so I would think that these would pluck a little bit, but they're not. I don't think you can still get these blades, I'm not too sure. As I said, I've used this once or twice on camera. On camera. Off camera, I've used a pack up already. There's a pack of 1, 2, 3, about 8, I think. Am I lying? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, sorry. Would I turn back to one of these? No way. No way. I can see why they was introduced. I can understand why people like these. It's very easy, you know. You very rarely cut yourselves unless you know, push down too hard or whatever. But that's the first pass done. And not, you know, it has taken it right down. I can see why they designed it. But I just wish they never got rid of the safety razor out the way, you know, kind of thing. And never produced something that was plastic. Because people now, I mean, back in the, 70s, 80s, 90s, we didn't care about plastic. You know what we didn't? And that's where then kind of things come from. I mean, there is a picture which is horrible, really. It's like, is it a bird? And he's got his beak trapped in a blade. One of these cartridge blades, you know, inside one of them. And it's not graphic or anything. It's just, you could, you know, he's obviously pecked it and he couldn't get his beak out and he's passed away. So, yeah, it does make you think now with the old plastic. But you know what? The world's made us turn away from plastic now, you know, with the recycling and stuff like that. Our bins and stuff like that, recycling and stuff. We have to, like, basically have cardboard, plastics, bottles and all that now. Separate it, like, in the UK anyway. I don't know what it's like in the US or anywhere like that. I don't think you actually do it, I don't think. Well, last time I went to Florida, I didn't have to separate things. Maybe it's different states. I don't know. What am I talking about? Yeah, thank you so much for everyone who's commenting. I am trying my hardest to get back to you. But like I keep saying, I keep forgetting. When it comes up, I'm like, oh. So I do try and get back to you all. If I haven't, I'm sorry. I will get back to you at some point. Cross the grain now. With the up-to-date kind of cartridge razors of today kind of thing, you've got like a lubricate. Let's clear that. Lubrication strip. You haven't got nothing on this. Just plastic and blade. I have got the skin guard razor. It's called a skin guard. And I brought one just because I was curious about it. Because a subscriber called Jay Fett actually uses a cartridge razor now. He just couldn't get on with the safety razor and stuff, so, you know, each their own, you know. And I was just a bit curious. So when I brought one, not you know, I brought like a value pack or something it's called. Still expensive for what it was. And I used that off camera just to see what it was like, and I could see why he's done it. The fantastic close shaves and the blades, they'll probably last, I don't know, 8 or 9 times. I'm still using the first blade I've ever used, but to be honest, I don't use it very often. So I'm not bigging up these razors. But I just, you know, I can understand why some people have sensitive skin, so safety razors or even straight razors ain't good for them. So I can understand why they go back to the old cartridge with the, I mean, I think that one's as sensitive, the Pro Glide. Is it Pro Glide? I think it is. Skin Glide, I think, something like that. But I have got one and I use it now and again. If I'm rushing, to be honest. I mean, to be honest, I can rush with a safety razor now and I don't really get any nicks. It just depends what, you know, what I'm doing. Anyway, that's the second pass. Mumbling like hell as well. That has mowed most of it down, just under the chin really, so I'm going to go over it again and see how we get on with this. I can tell you something about this knot. It loves the lava. You know, it sucks it in. That's why I think with badger brushes, with the way I look at them, I do like them, don't get me wrong. I was very anti badger brushes, but then I looked into it a bit more. I watched a video years ago and it really put me off buying badger brushes, but now I've got a lot more, I've got more information about it, like, and I don't mind buying a badger brush now. What was I saying? I lost my thought. What was about them? Can't remember. Really nice. Yeah, really nice brush. Yeah, what I was going to say, it's going to drive me insane. I was going to say something to you. Against the grain, third pass. I've had my haircut today. Really nice. What was I going to say about the badger brush? I was going to say something. Yeah, some badger brushes, I think that's what I was just going to say. I was going to say that a lot of badger brushes, not all of them, some of them like suck up the soap. That's why I put a lot of soap in the bowl. You know, they'll eat it. So when you come to put it on your face, you're like, oh, where's the soap gone? It's actually inside the middle of the brush. Dare I say it, I've had a fantastic shave. Let me just feel that. A little bit here. I do believe, he said something else then. Tony Christie nearly said that Elvis Presley used to use his razor many years ago. Not this actual one, it'd be worth a fortune if it was, but he had like a gold one in the cabinet thing. It's on one of my previous videos. And it's like a picture of Elvis, not picture of Elvis, but like when the, what's it called? When people like a museum goes around to different towns and shows off stuff. It's basically that, convention kind of thing. Anyway, that was a fantastic shave. No pickups. That's a fantastic shave. I'm not going to promote and say buy yourself one if you see one on eBay, but it's just nice to have a different shave now and again. It is weird using a cartridge if you've been used to using safety razors. Mr. Sink saying hello. If you don't know who he is, here he is. Now rinse the face with cold water. Whoa, that's lovely. I think this cream is actually, is it Burma shave? I could be totally wrong. I'm sure it's like that kind of thing. It's either Burma shave or T4 or something like that. I can't remember. I'm using my hand towel. Why am I using my hand towel when I've got my razor company towel just here? Oh. Well, that was a really nice shave. Right, we're going to put some splash on now. Give it a quick shake. Love these bottles on these. On Phoenix Arts and Accoutrements. It's like got a grip, so if you've got slick hands, it's not going to go anywhere. It's like a cube, like an ice cube kind of thing anyway. Rambling about the bottle now, Chad. Get it on, look at that restrictor. Get it on there. Put it over your chips. Or fries if you're from the US. That's a lovely smell. My wife's not too keen about the smell of this. Oh, that's nice. Nice. I enjoyed that. Right, we're going to go with the star jelly. I don't know why I wet my hands then. Here it is. If it comes out, it might be a bit solid because I haven't used it for like a year. Where are you? Come out. There you go. That'll do. A bit more. Going with that. That'll last ages, that will. Rub it in, not in your mouth. Happy days. I'm really happy with this shave. Rinse my hands again. Turn that tap off. I can't touch it. My hands are too slippery. This is a good formula though. It's the CK6. I really enjoyed it. Right, so I'm going to go through what we used. Why not, eh? So soap of choice was Hotel Cecil by Phoenix Arts and Accoutrements, just wiping all the water off it. Look at that for a picture. If you're a horror fan or, you know, thrillers or anything like that, or true crime, maybe they do posters. I'm not too sure. I think they used to. There's like a collection. Get that on your wall. It'd be fantastic, wouldn't it? I think my wife would kill me if I stuck that on. But anyway, we used the, that was the soap. Then we went on to the splash. Really nice stuff. And then we used the balm for, was it called Star Jelly? Star Jelly, there you go. Razor choice was the Gillette Trac 2 with G2 blades in. There you go, really nice. Really nice. And then the brush of choice was Chisel and Hound with the emerald handle and the Fancurian knot. Don't know what the size is. I'd say it's about a 26, 28 or something like that. Anyway, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I will be making a video over the weekend. It's Friday today, so I should probably miss a day, do one Sunday and upload it as soon as I can. I think that's the plan. And I can't remember what I'm actually shaving with, so there you go. Anyway, I'm short rambling. Have a chat. Yeah, okay. Have a fantastic weekend. And I'll see you in the next one. See you later.